Nitro funny cars are anything but funny. They have that retro look of cars you can actually identify. But with that look comes a lack of aerodynamics and big wings, making these Nitro animals nasty to drive. These modern-day outlaws combine big burnout, fierce competition, and a model that says race first, live second. Keep your eyes wide open for the Amsoil Prostalgia Nitro funny car. As our first pair comes aligned, Greg Jacobsmeyer going to be over in the Summit Racing lane. The Coca-Cola side of the racetrack is Mike Minnick. Minnick, a 27-year-old school teacher, trying to take the 49-year-old engineer back to class. Jacobsmeyer, the 1970 Challenger. The All-Star Dodge, one of the most historied and famous cars from the 1960s and 70s, rolling up against the Rizlone entry of Mike Minnick. We haven't seen Minnick a lot on the Nitro Champ Tour in 2013. The Barsley Fire Corps Lakewood entry from Justice, Illinois, would like to get his very first round win of all of 2013 at the IHRA Nitro Champ Series. So it's Jacobsmeyer left, Minnick right, and they are going racing. With the candles lit all the way down track, Mike Minnick does it. Minnick comes in and shows Jacobsmeyer the way down the quarter mile as he lights the top of the tree of the Coca-Cola lane. The wind light goes on at 237 miles an hour. Now, the next pair gonna fire up, turn themselves over, put the lid down, come through the water box, and find out who meets Mike Minnick in that Rizlone entry in the championship run, and who will face Greg Jacobsmeyer in that consolation bracket of the Amsoil Prostalgia Nitro Funny Cars. And coming up, it's Clay Milliken taking on Bruce Litton. One of the races I've waited all year long to see. The return of the guy that's raced at the other IHRA. He's currently, I believe, 6th in points when I watched him on ESPN last weekend. And then you look at Bruce Litton, one of the winningest guys in IHRA history, one of the top fuel drivers ever to come in contact with an IHRA racetrack. He's down there as a former world champion, taking on the young guy, his nemesis over many of the last years of Minnick Milliken had in the IHRA Nitro Jam National Series. So right now, returning back to funny cars, then Top Fuel. It's Mike Halstead and that Candy's in his entry. The 71 Barracuda with 426 Hemi horsepower under the hood. And he's up against Peter Gallen. Old Pete had a rough go of it the last couple of months. He's down a digit. But I don't believe that's going to affect that heavy right foot the guy packs in that 1977 Monza. A brand new body, a brand new paint scheme, and he came out of the box in 2013 raring to go. The guy has seen victory lane. He's piled up numerous Ironmen over the course of the year, and now facing off against Mike Halstead, the Candies and Hughes entry. This is always a good matchup between Halstead and Peter Gallen. Gallen was the 2011 world champion. He came back and did it again in 2012 when he clinched it with just a round to go and a couple of points shy. So Gallen and Halstead in the final tonight. Who is going to face off in the championship round? Who's going to be relegated to the consolation? Halstead and Gallen ready to light tonight. This is Amsoil Prostalgia Nitro Funny Car. It looks look at that, a mistake. That is the biggest mistake I've seen all year long for the Peter Gallon team. The guys out of Broomall, PA, looked like he rolled through as that evil red eye came on the bottom of the tree. So Mike Halstead, an uneventful run at 6:17 at 225 mile an hour. The Nostalgia Motorsports driver gets a round win. So he will be going into that championship round against Minnick in our Amsoil Nostalgia Nitro funny car, and we'll just hope that there's nothing wrong with Peter Gallon mechanically as he's rolled off of the right-hand side of the Coca-Cola lane of this MIR, Memphis International Raceway, the home and the host of the Summit Racing Equipment World Championship IHRA Nitro Jam event. Same bat time, same bat channel on Saturday night. As I alluded to a moment ago, the consolation round of the Amsoil Nostalgia Nitro funny cars are next. The two drivers that have made their way into that consolation round will battle it out. And then the final will be in that championship round as we watch who gets to go home with Ironman in the Nitro funny car class. A 6:09 with a 3 and 2:45 and a 6:19 with a 2 to get that whole shot victory for Peter Gallon. He holds on to it all the way through the traps for that third place finish. Jacobsmeyer in the All-Star Dodge. Not going to be happy, but he could not get the thing to hook. Smoked the thing from 60 to 250 feet before the thing finally hooked back up. So that was a not unfortunate turn of events for Greg Jacobsmeyer. Couldn't get that clutching right here off of the start. 4. Championship round, a Nitro funny car coming up next. cubic inch of heavy horsepower for Mike Halstead. This is our championship run. 617 to a 618 with a 2. Minnick went 618, Halstead went 617. So this should be one Mac Daddy of a finish in the AMSOIL Nostalgia Nitro Funny Car. Teams going to the last of their regiment, the last of their stuff to get that car where they know it is ready to get down the racetrack and go for Ironman. And a piece of the history books in the IHRA Nitro Jam. Mike Minnick, Mike Halstead. Haven't seen either one of these guys in the championship round in quite some time. Minnick, you go clear back, I believe, in 2012. Halstead, I know I wasn't there in 2013. I can't remember 2012. Here we go to find out who goes to the history books in 2013. The Battle of the Mikey. Halstead goes up in smoke run on the line. Halstead shakes the tires, gets out of it, and goes to the win. Will be Mike Minnick. Minnick at 587 with a 4 at 241 mile an hour. The school teacher just taught the mechanic a thing or two in the championship round of AMSOIL Nostalgia Nitro Funny Car. Winner, winner, Mike Minnick. These Nitro Funny Cars are anything but funny. They have that retro look of cars you can actually identify. But with that look comes a lack of aerodynamics and big wings, making these Nitro animals nasty to drive. These modern day outlaws combine big burnouts, fierce competition, and a model that says race first, left second. Keep your eyes wide open for AMSOIL Nostalgia Nitro Funny Car. Championship round as he did last night where he was runner-up. Jacobsmeyer relegated to the consolation round as we do have the IHRA crack staff over the wall as well as the Memphis International Raceway team making sure that the racetrack is debris-free and green and clean, ready to continue on with the second pair here in AMSOIL Nostalgia Nitro Funny Cars. We're going to go racing. It's time. The AMSOIL Nostalgia Nitro Funny Cars are ready to go. Track You can taste it, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can see it, you can smell it. It's Nitro time. Mike Minnick staging up over the summer racing side. Peter Gallen, he's the reigning world champ in the Coca-Cola lane from Broomall, Pennsylvania, taking that 77 Mazda, brand new paint scheme, brand new body for 2013, and what a tremendous difference it has made up until last night when Mike Minnick came along. That 27-year-old school teacher out of Justice, Illinois, took Peter Gallen, the old guy, the prefect, the consummate professional. He took him to a little bit of schooling last night, and Minnick took the big W and the Ironman, the 79 Omni body with 413 cubic inch of Hemi horsepower is taking on Peter Gallen. I was just told Gallen the last month or so lost a tension off one of his hands. It's not affecting that big, heavy right foot. His Waco Nitro funny car racing. Willoughby Minnick, Willoughby Gallen. Who gets the face off in the championship round? Who's relegated to the consolation? We're going to stage him up. We're going to find out in that 1,320 feet of flood right here in Memphis. It's Nitro funny cars. For the victory, 248 mile an hour to 584 with a 2-run for Peter Gallen. So Gallen, the poverty-stricken entry, is back to their winning ways, showing Mike Minnick the taillights as they go through the traps. Minnick comes through at a 597 with a 2 at 241 mile an hour. So Minnick, he goes to the consolation round. Gallen goes to the championship round. A swap of positions from Friday night for those two drivers. Give a round of applause to the Nitro Buddy Cars.